up guys, Sarah here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Today I'm in the Volvo XC40, so they're more compact SUV, and I'm super excited. There are a couple weird quirks and stuff about this vehicle that I can't wait to show you. They're not actually that big of a deal, but just wait till you see. So let's do the exterior, interior, and then I will do the drive. Now, looking at this vehicle, I love it. I just love how Volvo styles things just a little bit differently than the average car. If you look at the Volvo symbol, it's actually a funny story. A lot of people think it is the symbol for men, which it is, but it's actually taken from the original symbol for iron, which is the same symbol, same with Mars, all that stuff. So that's just kind of funny. It's not man, it's iron. So looking at like that little window on the side is actually kind of cool. It just is a neat different feature, and those wheels, I love them. They're so new and different. I mean, if you know me, you know I just love how different vehicles look. All of that to the back, just everything works really well together on this vehicle. And looking at the back too, I just love the tail lights on there, and you get the key. Love how the key works. So on the side, you have to push a button to open it. It's kind of different. I'll show you more on the key later, but it opens up nice and easy, and it has this little cover on the back too, which is really nice. So you can keep your stuff kind of secret, if you will. And on the seat, if the seats are down, you can use this too, or you can use it to like secretly stash some stuff back there. So if you're leaving your car and you need to put like keys or wallets or anything there. Of course, you have your 12 volts in the back like most do, and you have your grocery hooks. I did not do a good job of filming it. And some bungees. There's just so many little things. You push those little buttons to make the seats go down. I'll show you in a minute. And you have the little storage area too above where the tire is, which is nice, and another little cubby. Just all these features here and there. So now let's put those seats down. Just press it and they go straight down. Super, super easy. I love it. And the cargo space you're getting in this, you get about 20.7 cubic feet with the seats up and 47.2 with the seats down. So it's a little bit less than some of its competitors, but at the same time, it's pretty good. And then to close it, you just hit that button up on the top. Now we can go around to the side and I will show you the interior, and we can take a look at that orange interior, which is crazy. But yeah, to put the seats back up, it's super easy. There's a little like nub right there. You can see too when they're fully locked in, it goes down. So that's actually a really great feature, so you know that the seat is fully locked in place. And these orange interiors, this is orange, like super orange. I don't even have how orange it is in this video. It's just a fun, just little extra, I guess, in there. And then, of course, with the seats down, you have this little storage area. Well, not storage, but you have a armrest with the padding. And behind that, you can see it's like your secret little hiding place, which really just has the headrest that kind of goes down in there, which is good. And getting in, there is plenty of room. Okay, and sitting in here, I am 5'5", so I have tons of room. I have the nice little air vents over here as well. There's really so much stuff. You can see this is very worn, so please excuse that. It's a press car. So, but back here, it's back to where a 6 foot tall person would be sitting. We can slide on over, and I still have plenty of space back here. It's actually surprisingly roomy. Everything's really nice. And I love, like, we have the speakers here. This is not a speaker. It's just the same material that covers a speaker to kind of give it one sleek look. So Volvo is doing its own thing. I personally really like it. And then you can see the windows over here are just a little different. One fun thing too, right here, these come out. I can pull it out. Two-handed job. But there are other accessories and stuff you can get from Volvo to put right in here, which are cool, that it'll go like across the top. So if you're someone who like moves around a lot for work, whatever that is, you can swap them out. So like this one right here is like a hook. This is an open bar. So it all just kind of depends on what you need. So you can really style this to kind of get with whatever it is you want. And you can see the whole panoramic sunroof, which is amazing. and all the way to the front. Show you a little bit more on this key. It's actually really nice leather, perforated, has a nice little Volvo tag on it. And on the sides, you have the lock, unlock, and then open trunk button. And this side is the hazard alarm button if you're, you know, in trouble. It's great. These two buttons don't really do anything. But yeah, so it's a really nice key. My only issue is if you're grabbing it, which I have to double think about, because I'll hold a key like this. So I end up pressing the buttons. Luckily, the hazard is kind of tucked away. I don't know if you can see. So it's not easy to press. You have to really press in. But I have grabbed and pressed multiple buttons while grabbing the key. But still, I really do like it. It's nice. It's sleek. Probably would take this Volvo keychain off, but it's good. And of course, you have the Volvo symbol right there. Now the door is very basic. It's you push the lock, mirrors fold in, back unlocks, open it up to just see even more orange glory. See, we have the R Design on the side. We have the nice Alcantara. I just love the way these seats are designed, just the two-tone. We have the leather, Alcantara, white stitching. It's just all very, very nice package all the way through. See, with the Harman Kardon. Now on the front, it's like this weird design, which actually goes all the way across. Kind of, I'm not really even sure what to call it, but it's fun. I mean, other cars would just be basic or wood or carbon fiber. This is not. You can see hood still open. Gotta close that, but the nice, very basic steering wheel with our logo right there. We have the screen. I'm going to go fully in depth on the screen in just a minute, but I will finish showing you all this. One fun quirk though is this is for the air to turn it on and off. It looks like a volume knob, which I have gone to move multiple times. And then we have the nice charging pad down here. We have play, we have hazards, all this stuff. So we have more that we can use right here, along with this great screen. We have a little cubby there. Nice grips on the cup holders. A little trash can, which is super nice. And lots of great storage back here, even with like a little bungee on the back of the trash can. And then you can see we have a 12 volt up here. We have the those things, USB ports. The shifter, which I am not the biggest fan of. I'll go over to this more in the driving. It just takes a lot more work. And then there are these fun little crevices here. You can put like credit cards, you can put your license, registration. I think it'd be great if you have like a Costco membership. You can just leave your card in here. You go grab gas, do whatever it is. It's all set right there. Or if you just want to leave a card in the car at all times, just in case of emergencies. Glove box, great big. And we have the Volvo manual in here, which is pretty nice. It's all kind of put together as a little thing to pull it out. Not to open this up. So the manual just sits nicely right in there. It fits very well. Really out of the way. It's probably one of the best designed glove boxes to have a manual in there. And then all the way through. And again to the seats with the great little back seats. All of that. And of course you can actually change a lot of these features or put the seat heads up and down. All right, here, so you can see the screen actually is really nice. It does stay on once you turn the car off. Let's try and focus a little more. Let's turn it on. It's really pretty. As you can see, it's still turning on. And you have the parking brake on there always. I'll try and get it a little bit when I'm driving in a bit as well, because you do get more on there. But of course you push this button and it'll start giving you all your information, your navigation. Yeah, so you can see it's like actually pretty crisp and clear. You have the speed limits there. When you have a speed limit that's about to change, it actually will pop up in the background, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it's still school speed limit zone here, because it's not, but that's fine. And then let's do the whole infotainment system. This screen is amazing. I love it so much. The only weird thing is the knobs right here for the air conditioning. I keep going and trying to use it for the volume. But besides that, it's great. As you can see now, it is the morning, 8:34. So hopefully I can get better video of this. I tried earlier and it did not. And on here, you have so much you can do. You can go in your cross traffic alert, all these different vehicle functions right in here. It's really good. I'll actually have a separate video really going in depth on this, but this is just like a quick one. Of course, you can go into your music, and then you scroll again, and then you have all these apps in here. So if you have CarPlay, you can, or Android Auto, you can put either of those in and just have everything in here. It's actually pretty neat. You can get your driver's performance, so it shows how you've been doing when you've been driving. Get all your preferences, which is actually cool, so you can change your scale, all of that. And you have Yelp on there, so if you do get the internet package, you can do that too. Another weird quirk about this is to change the temperature, you have to click in and then move it up or down. You can't just like have a quick click for whatever reason. But it's nice, you can have your heated seats, heated steering wheel, same with the passenger. So all really nice, all of that. Again, I will cover this much more in the in-depth version, so stay tuned for that. So open the hood, pull this, opens up, let's check under it. So not a lot you can really see because they have the cap on the engine. It is an inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's a 2.0 liter, which gives you enough to kind of really power this vehicle. Not too shabby. I like it a lot, and it's just nice and clean under there. Closing up the hood, there's a couple fun features here. So if you look at that line going from the Volvo logo up in there, that actually shows you where you open the hood from. So it basically just points to it with the logo. And they also have the camera up front that's kind of hidden in there too. And before I start this car, let me tell you my biggest issue with this vehicle is changing gears. So the gear lever down here, you have to tap it twice to change anything. So you'll be, to go from drive, you have to go up for neutral and then up for reverse. So if you're like backing in and out of stuff or just kind of having to change gears quickly, it's not the best situation. So if you're in one of those where you parallel park a lot, it's going to take you a little time to get used to it. Even for me, I have to just double check that I am going into the correct gear. And a lot of times I will over click down and end up in manual. It's weird. So anyways, let's go ahead and start her up. So it's a nice, just lovely sounding engine, as I showed you earlier. It's cool. The only another thing I don't particularly like is it takes a while for everything to load on the screens and everything. But once it's loaded, like if you need to get in and get to navigation right away, it's going to take you an extra minute just to get the car going. But again, you go one tap to neutral, one tap to drive. The more I've done it, the easier it is to get used to, so that's not the worst. But anyways, let's go ahead and take her on the road. It has been raining, so hopefully it stays clear for us today during this drive. But this is really fun, really nice. I've enjoyed it greatly. This is definitely one of those, if you're looking for more of a compact vehicle, I would definitely shop this, especially if you're looking at like an Infiniti, a BMW, any of those. Definitely check this out too. I know the Volvo name isn't as prominent as if you want to get like a BMW to say you're having BMW, but you do get a lot more bang for your buck, I personally think, in this vehicle. And especially getting all-wheel drive too, there's so much more you can do with it as well, which has been really nice in the rain because I didn't have to worry about driving. So if you're like me with a very average climate, nothing's too crazy. I mean, it gets really hot, but having all-wheel drive, especially in an area where people don't know how to drive, is nice because you just are just much more capable than most. Or if you're in a climate where you need all-wheel drive, of course you're going to get it. taking it out, I don't know if you could hear, there is a lot of nice pickup on this vehicle. It's just delightful. And the self-driving on here is really nice as well. It just kind of helps you relax a little bit more when you're driving your vehicle. Would I buy this car with my own money? I probably would not. I'm just not into the 4-seater SUV. If I were to get a 4-seater SUV, I would definitely get the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, the QV, Quadrifoglio, so that gives you a little more power, stuff like that. That's personally what I would be looking for. But this has a lot of fun. I mean, if you're looking for just a good get around town with just a nice personality, this is something really to check out. Again, if the Stelvio wasn't around, this probably would be something that I would be thinking of or looking into. So I would recommend you driving it, checking it out. I really do like it. Like, I do. I love this car. It's just not something that I need. So that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything down below. If you have this vehicle, let me know what you think about it, all of that. So of course other people can look and see what you think as well. And tell me too if that gear lever shifting, changing, gear. Yeah. So let me know too if the gear shift, the knob, all of that, if that's something that's easy for you to get used to or anything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you all next time.